Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Cancer. Let's take a look at the energy. Oh my goodness, Cancer. The Hanged Muse, the Hanged Man, and Ace of Emotion. Wow, someone's looking at things from a different perspective. It has to do with this Ace of Cups energy. Little introspection. So it looks like there's an opportunity, an invitation. Someone's cup runneth over with emotion, but got this person looking at things from a different perspective. It has to do with this Six of Inspiration, which is Six of Wands. I feel like it has to do with whether this will be something long-term or successful, because the Six of Inspiration is an energy of planning, hoping for the best. Yeah, planning, preparing, providing, moving forward. It's also an energy of some sort of breakthrough. Let's pull out three more cards for Cancer. Yeah, someone's feeling inspired. So it looks like someone wants to, basically it's about chasing, going after someone, but we have someone looking at this from a different perspective. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. And, ooh, taking action, yeah. Somebody here feels something could be worth fighting for, but like I say, there's different perspectives because it has to do with being patient, hoping something pays off. Someone's taking action. They're going after what they want here. Now, there could be competition. Could be someone just checking things out here, looking to see if there is before they offer up this cup. Let me grab this other deck. Tell me about the Hanged Muse. Yeah. So someone becoming clear. So it's about getting something going. It's about starting. Some of you may have a new person coming in. Okay, either you're checking them out or they're checking you out. Pisces energy. We have a little Sag energy. But this has to do with someone's energy. It's about going after something. Chasing after someone. But it has to do with whether there's competition. So someone here is kind of planning, preparing, hoping for the best. And they're hoping this pays off. Someone's trying to be patient, but they can't be patient anymore. Well, I've got a person wanting to get this going, a little Leo energy. Yeah, it has to do with someone feeling like there's hope. See, this is a person who's just kind of taking a little moment here. They want to get this going. They're seeing things clearly. It's someone waiting, looking to see if everything's clear. The path is clear here. But the Star is about hope. But it's also someone looking, see, from different perspectives, see if this is in their best interest. Yeah, because there could be competition, or maybe, you know, like to me it's looking like competition, competitive energy. Yeah, someone's playing it safe here. Like I say, taking a pause, playing it safe. This is someone who maybe chased after someone at some point, never got what they want. So this is someone who's kind of, the position they're in, is feeling kind of content, but like I say, they're kind of keeping things to themselves here. So someone not sure this will go in their favor. I feel like it's a person who's experienced this. But I think this person's, I'm going to tell you, they're just going to let it go. They're going to go for it here. I'm telling you. Let's have a look at the Knight of Inspiration. Yeah, this is an Emperor here. This is someone who takes the lead. So this is a person here who, I feel it's at the point where they don't care if there's competition. They're going for it. They're taking action. This is something worth fighting for. Yeah, they've been patient long enough. Planning, kind of preparing, hoping for the best possible outcome. Yeah, there's been some hurt. See, there's been some hurt and heartache. So, like I say, it could be someone to do with a third party, but I feel for the most part there's been hurt or hurt feelings. Somebody never got what they wanted here. It's a person who decided to make a move. They decided to go after someone. And only to find out there was, you know, there's hurt or heartache or a third party. So, like I say, it's all about a different perspective here. This is an emperor. This is somebody who generally isn't worried at all about competition. Yeah, this is someone who doesn't want to give up. This is someone at some point see different perspective. They felt like giving up. Now they don't want to give up here. Yeah. It's an energy of putting all this behind. There's definitely been some hurt here. Yeah, you can see truth. Someone who speaks truth. This is someone maybe clearing things up. See, they see things very clearly. It has to do with just taking that action and just going for it. But it looks like someone may have cut someone out or something that was said here. But this is clarity, seeing the truth, speaking the truth. This is someone who wants to get something going. They're seeing things clearly. Now, if you went after somebody here and you didn't get what you wanted because this person kind of held back, there may have been some hurt because it's about investing in this. It's whether someone's really interested. Are they really interested? Because they feel at some point they're looking at this might not be in my best interest, kind of to get involved in a situation here. It doesn't really feel like a third party. It's more like there's been hurt and heartache. Somebody was kind of cold. Someone was behaving kind of cold, but they're seeing things. It looks like someone had somebody come in very quickly and somebody wasn't over something. You see, they weren't over it. They hadn't. And now this person's they're being cautious here. They're playing it safe. This is someone who's learned to play it a little safe. Let's have a look at the Five of Inspiration. Yeah, they want to offer the cup. See, they're oh wow, they're taking a little pause here, looking at things from a different light, seeing this truth. They're getting clarity. Yeah, and I feel it could have to do with why, because somebody come in here. If it was yourself, Cancer, did you go after someone? Did you know that there was competition, or because someone wasn't over something? But this is a person, see, putting something, they're looking back, feeling a little beat up. It's someone who felt like giving up and there was hurt, but it has to do with learning something and some kind of truth. See, someone's learned about, it's about avoiding conflict, drama, but they're taking a step back. See, looking back, taking a step back, looking at this different, fresh new start, this opportunity, seeing things from a different light. Tell me about the King of Swords. Yeah, this is someone kind of protecting themselves, their heart, keeping things close to their chest. It's often a person who comes across as a little cold. Yeah, this is someone who's learned, you know. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so this is someone who didn't see something coming, but there is indecision. See, looking at things from different perspectives, seeing things from a different light. There's something this person didn't see. They're taking off the rose-colored glasses, the blindfold. See, someone's taking off the blindfold. I feel it's someone who went after somebody at some point and then there was hurt, or they got involved in a third party in some way. But it looks, for some of you, it looks like this person just somebody isn't over something. They're looking back, feeling beat up, feeling like giving up. Yeah, somebody wasn't showing their true self. Somebody wasn't themselves. That's what it's saying. And the situation didn't serve, but whether it does or not, there's some sort of indecision. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Yeah, so somebody here who's single. So this is someone who's single. Someone who gets chased, they get a lot of attention. Why? Because they're an emperor. Yeah, interesting. It has to do with whether someone knew someone was single or not. That's what this is all about. But this is someone putting something behind. You can see they're not budging, they're not moving. They're kind of in protective mode. So this is somebody who's been hurt. But it's about not wanting to hurt someone else. Something that they've been through. So interesting, yeah. I feel like this person, it's someone's intentions. See, their intentions. It could be a person protecting you because they weren't over something too. But you can seeing things from a different light. The cup runneth over. This person is somebody who doesn't show their true feelings. You see, they wearing that mask, hiding their true self. But they're seeing something they didn't see. Yeah. And it could be too, like lessons learned about holding back here, protecting their heart, maybe their money. Because it's like people chasing this person. A lot of people chase after this person. Yeah, we have an Empress energy. Yeah, this is someone seeing someone from a whole different light. Empress. Why? Because this is somebody who, and I feel some of you maybe not budging yourself right now, with this being in between the two energies. Not budging, not moving. Nobody's moving. It's all about hurt and heartache. Someone hurt someone's feelings here. It's sort of like there was some kind of assumption. Somebody was assuming something, or just assumed someone was single. But it's all about this patience. See, 2 cards of patience. Some sort of temptation. This person was very tempted, decided to just hold back. But they're seeing it differently now. This is where things have kind of calmed down. It is a healing energy. This is someone getting over something. Somebody wasn't over something. Or like I say, it's somebody who just felt like giving up. Yeah, the Tower. So something sudden happened. Someone comes in suddenly. They didn't see it coming. It's a person who wasn't prepared. See, they weren't prepared for this. It was a shock. It was sudden. But it has to do with something happened to this person suddenly here. So they weren't budging and moving. I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone was protecting this Empress energy. Maybe there was conflict, challenges, chaos. See, there was some kind of chaos or drama going on. Looks like this is someone who was protecting the Empress here from this, not making a move. Because this is someone who's actually not chasing. So they've learned something. Okay, they're not chasing. So what's going on here? See, some sort of sudden epiphany. And I'm going to tell you, their cup runneth over. They want this. They want to take action. You can see it's about going after someone. But something wasn't quite over. They weren't quite over something. So it's about getting over it. Tell me about the 4. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. See, this is someone here protecting. This is someone protecting someone. But I do see this energy of a person looking at this situation. So this is someone who's not budging or giving in. Maybe even acting like they're not interested. But it's whether this person's actually interested I feel, for the right reasons. Chasing someone who's successful. So if this person comes after the Empress, who I feel, seeing enlightenment, somebody here is actually very stable, grounded, sensible person. See, they're seeing this now. Now this is somebody coming in, because you can see what's happening here. The sudden epiphany, that realization. This is somebody finding out truth. That's someone here stable. They're not chasing. This is someone not budging and moving. But I think this is someone who was originally protecting this person, protecting this energy until something was finished. Because there was drama, chaos, and conflict. And I see this person, I mean, their cup runneth over. It has to do with this fresh new start, this opportunity. Yeah, see, the tables are turning now. This is someone who wants to come in after someone, but now we have a feminine. Now the tables are turned. They're protecting themselves because now this person knows they're successful and now they're interested. So this person's having this massive epiphany, this realization. It's about just speaking the truth. This is someone who should have just told somebody they weren't over something. Tell me about the Tower. The Tower. Oops. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Yeah, there was a lot of drama, chaos, conflict, and drama. This is somebody who doesn't want drama. See, they're realizing it. There's no drama. They're not chasing. This is someone just doing their own thing here, but there was some kind of interest. They weren't chasing. This is, I feel, what's happened. This is something that came to an end. There was drama, conflict. This is how something started with another person, you see? It's how it started with another person. They came in chasing after someone. See, they're having an epiphany. But I also feel this energy of kindness, compassion, somebody who cares. It's whether the feelings are actually mutual. Because I feel what's happened, nobody's got what they wanted here because of the way this person's thinking. And I do see learning, and it's seeing that truth. Someone's finding out a truth here. You know, somebody who takes care of themselves. They have a home, a strong financial foundation. There's a reason to celebrate. So this person's starting to feel very positive here. But this is someone who now's looking at this like, well, they weren't interested before. Why are they suddenly interested now? That they know that this person's stable. They're definitely a person who has a lot of abundance, somebody who's very balanced. The Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, is balanced, sensible, practical. This is somebody not going to budge or move. This person wants to get things going. They're going to have to take action. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Tell me more about the Four of Wands. Yeah, so someone generally very bold, you see. They take action. They go after what they want. Suddenly feeling shy, a little apprehensive. This is someone finding something out, sort of shocked. They're not sure what to say. This is someone finding out someone cares. Because there's a few things happening, because the table turning, it's about going with the flow. There's some sort of change of heart. Someone who actually cares. So somebody actually is caring. But I also feel someone ended something with a person, cut them out because of the drama, because they were chasing them. A person who was relentless. See, creating conflict. Could be jealousy too. Interesting. There's a lot happening. You got a person who's really in their head. But it's someone who doesn't know what to say. They're just not sure what to say about this. So I do think there's going to be an apology, or someone's expecting an apology. They're not budging and giving in. We're at a standstill. Yeah, you can see this person leveling up though. See, their cup runneth over. They wanted this. It's about two people, but I still feel somebody had the person chasing them. It's like the same thing happening, tables turning. This is how it started with another person someone chasing after them. Because they're having that epiphany, but it's something that happened suddenly. It ended suddenly. This is someone who cut someone out because of this. Someone holding on to someone for money, only invested in them for money. But the tables are turning. Now this is someone realizing that someone actually cares. There's some sort of shock they don't see coming. You know, this is also a person feeling kind of excited because we have someone single. But someone didn't know if someone is single or not. This is the thing, and that's what they're looking at here. This is a person who really doesn't want the drama, but you can see this could be somebody realizing they're the ones causing it. They're the ones maybe causing it, learning it. Yeah. For some here. But it's all about taking action. I feel there's this jealousy too. Someone here who's jealous. Kind of creating drama. See. Yeah, it has to do with stability, partnering up. A house, a home, two people who look out for each other's back. They take care of each other through thick and thin. This is a person who's learned some things about relationships. There's some sort of understanding here. See, something is understandable. There's forgiveness. So this person's going to come in here. Yeah, it's about two people being at the same place at the same time. There may have been competition where somebody was interested in this person. You're being at the same place at the same time. There's something that happened with this Queen of Cups, but it's like the tables are turning. This is somebody who's kind, compassionate here. Someone who cares. Somebody's finding out someone really cares. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, it's about two people coming together. See, it's about having a conversation. It's like two people trying to have a conversation or get together, but there's that other energy, that person. So there's been some hurt. Somebody hurt someone's feelings. There was an assumption because that's how this other situation started, someone chasing. It's a person who's relentless. They don't give up. They're holding on to someone for money. So this person's definitely, but what they see here, Cancer, is you actually care. Where the other person wasn't invested in them, didn't care. This is a person who's stable in their own right. They don't need somebody. They're not chasing. So don't chase whatever you do. But that's the realization. You're not chasing after them. That's where they start, things are clicking into place, like they're putting the pieces of the puzzle together. But they've dealt with somebody else. It's how it started. That's what they're looking at. See, they didn't see that. But it's also whether someone knew somebody was single or not. Yes, they were single. Yeah, I see kindness, compassion, forgiveness. See, something's forgivable, but it's someone also taming the beast, just being kind of calm here. Self-control, someone who's in control of their emotions. They're seeing all this. They're learning. The way someone conducts themselves, maybe acting a little aloof. See, a person with good morals, good values. They're finding out truth, and it could be from somebody else who cares. But this is someone finding out that you care, or that you're kind and compassionate, forgiving. Something is understandable because it has to do with someone's intentions, someone's learning. See, it has to do with faith, loyalty. This is someone who dealt with somebody who wasn't faithful. So they have that fear of being involved in a third party, trying to find out, making sure you're single. Yes. Just take it how it resonates, but it's all about loyalty and faith, integrity. This is somebody who definitely has, a set of rules. This is a set of rules. Somebody who has structure, strict set of rules. You see, if someone chases after them, they just go, no, something's not right. It's almost like old school rules a little bit here. But this is also a person who, King of Swords can be also somewhat progressive, like there's nothing really wrong with it. But it's because of how something else started. But they're seeing the light. They're seeing the truth. They're seeing things clearly. This person's going to come in and want to clear things up here. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, see, happiness and joy. See, it's about someone two people putting all the cards on the table, the cups on the table, having a conversation. See, it's where two people never got what they wanted because of this. This person may be thinking, oh, maybe this is, my fault. I'm the one creating the drama. But I definitely see, like I say, it's about taking action. But then as the tables turn, there's something to do with jealousy or avoiding confrontation. This is somebody who doesn't want confrontation. They're learning. Someone here is protecting themselves. This is a person who doesn't, and not a person so much, but an energy of someone who doesn't want confrontation. That's what it's all about. Especially if there's another person. It's just the energies of the Empress. But this is someone who knows. There's someone who truly cares. It's all about the truth. Yeah, look at that. Trusting their inner knowing. But because of this, if they would have known then what they know now, things would have been different. This person's going to come around here. Yeah, but this is someone looking to see if someone's moved on too. It's waiting, and it could be someone waiting for this person, creating drama, conflict. So it could be, there may be a Pisces here. Or Scorpio, another Queen of Cups energy. Yeah. This is someone trusting their inner knowing. Yeah. This is someone walking away, or they're waiting for someone to move on. Like, move along already. But it's what you're both seeking is something long-term. A partner. This is someone, what they've always wanted was a real partner. It feels like they were dealing with someone who wasn't really much of a partner. Somebody here was being kind of selfish. Someone holding on to someone, keeping them stuck and single, you see? They're cutting someone out. This is someone who's in that Emperor energy. So we have the Emperor and the Empress coming together. Yeah, there was a little fear here. Things that were hidden, things that were unknown. The dark cloud. Someone's waiting for this person, like, move along already. Be gone, So there could have been some kind of jealousy here. But it's the Queen of Pentacles energy connected to the Empress, is someone it's about avoiding confrontation, drama. Yeah, this is someone who also doesn't like drama. But, the interesting thing is all the learning. It's about things clearing up this confusion. Someone was feeling very confused. They weren't sure what to say or how to say something. So they were kind of cold, like they didn't say much. It's like they weren't saying a whole lot. Yeah, I do see things being cleared up. Someone's talking, fishing for info, talking to people. See, talking to someone here. They're trying to find out truth, and they're finding out truth from people. Friends who are like family, loyal friends. So there's a lot to do with loyalty. Someone who's loyal. Interesting. So that's the things that were unknown, creating the confusion. So things are clearing up. There's good news. Someone's hearing good news. See, clearing up the confusion, the chaos, avoiding drama, confrontation. It's also about privacy, having a conversation without everybody being involved, avoiding confrontation. See, something public maybe too, where people are, you know, all gathering, but it looks like there was a home. Maybe it's someone's home. Somebody was maybe hosting something here. Yeah, so it's all about avoiding it. This person's learning this. Someone's telling this person this in that social circle. Yeah, I do see an energy of work. Someone who's a perfectionist, putting in effort. Somebody here, I feel like it's like putting in more effort how someone communicates. Because there's a little of this, if I would have known them, what I've known now. But I do see as someone finding out a lot of truth, that somebody works. I feel this is someone who dealt with somebody who didn't work. They were holding on to someone for money. So it's almost like this person was providing for someone. And then there's this entitled energy, someone feeling entitled. But they've learned a lot here. Yeah. It's also an energy of someone who may have stepped out on a relationship because this person was working a lot, wasn't giving them any attention. So there's some sort of understanding here too. This person's going through a lot. Okay. But like I say, massive epiphanies. They're heading your way here. Yeah. They want to offer you this pentacle, put in more effort. This person could be coming up with an excuse. Some sort of reason to reach out, to do with work, something that you maybe do. It's a person with skills here often. The Empress often has skills, very creative, someone who's always open. But I feel, like I say, always open to talk, to communicate. So here comes that pentacle. This is someone going to put their best foot forward. See, seeing things from a whole different perspective, a whole different light. What they're finding out makes them happy. This is about happy. But at this time, because of the Seven of Pentacles, the timing, this person wasn't in a very happy place. Everything just felt off. A whole new cycle, romantic cycle, a whole new beginning. Wow, someone here is definitely, I see good luck timing. So I feel like there's a person here in that social circle as well with that Queen of Cups. Maybe even that Queen of Pentacles energy as well. Telling this person, you know, to make something right, put in more effort. Or it's just an idea, I feel as well here, about how to get something going, how to get things off the ground. But it's all about building the foundation. See, this is the Tower coming down, building the foundation. Yeah, it's all about investing. See, this is someone who's trying to be patient. But they're hoping that this pays off. So, yeah. Yeah, they're going to go for it. This is somebody who feeling really bold. This is someone who generally is. I mean, it's an emperor. If this is someone who's generally not afraid of taking a risk, but I see a calculated risk. Yeah, they're going for it. It's somebody who's just going to make a decision. It's spontaneous. But I do feel someone's looking to see if the coast is clear, because there's some sort of change here. Somebody may have moved on. They may have actually started something new. And that's what it's all about here. Some of you, it's just a person coming in new. They're ready for something new. And it could happen suddenly where you get a little overwhelmed. But I see this person, this King of Cups, being overwhelmed with happiness. You know, they want to talk. They want to communicate. They're just going to go for it. You're likely going to get a communication. You might not see this coming because the tables have turned. This is someone who's been assessing the situation. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's even yourself in that energy, but it has to do with assessing this. looking at this, feeling apprehensive, but planning, preparing, hoping for the best. See, someone's been preparing something here, getting ready. I feel some of you are prepared. Okay, if not, you're getting a heads up to prepare. This is someone coming in. Looks like after a bit of time here. There's a whole new chapter, yeah. King of Wands energy. Someone's pride may have gotten in the way too. See, a little bit of shock, surprise. Someone wasn't prepared, but they're prepared. They're now prepared. This is a person leaving the past behind, putting this behind. Yeah. They've been focused on work, definitely. And I do think it has to do with this person. They maybe didn't give them enough attention. It's possible there was a third party or some kind of hurt, but the tables turned there again, where this person kind of projected what this person did, because it's how it started with this other person. They projected this onto you. They're getting it. So, yeah, they want to talk. They're just going to put themselves out there. This is somebody who definitely wasn't ready to get out there. They're definitely feeling ready now. They feel a little bit like a fool for not seeing this. But I do feel this is someone who is waiting for someone to move on, like move along already, because there's someone who's holding on to someone, keeping them stuck and single. I mean, maybe this person did that, but I'm not. This is somebody. I mean, this looks like this is several people's energy, because I do see the tables turning, seeing someone actually cares. And it could be even that person they were moving along. They could be the one causing the confrontation. So, yeah, see, learning. A painful period in someone's life's over. So someone's moved on here. And it's also them moving on. But they're taking this one last look. See that the Fool, taking one last look back at this. Taking the lessons learned. Doing things by the book. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, there we have the Lady offering the Pentacle. They're going to communicate here. Yeah, someone here who acts like a lady. See, somebody who's, yeah, very nice, very gracious. See, it's all about this path. See, things clearing up. There's a light. This person now sees a light at the end of the tunnel. They're ready to go down this garden path. Yeah, so somebody very much connect to Earth. They're finding out things about you. They're learning about you. And they want to put in effort. It's about putting in effort. This is somebody who dealt with somebody I feel maybe didn't work, and they supported them. They provided everything. And then that person, you know, stepped out. Somebody wasn't faithful, or they just weren't loyal. But they're seeing someone here who's loyal. There it is, the lady, the man. Their cup runneth over. They're going to reach out to you. They're going to talk. All right, so, I mean, this could take a month or so. I do see the Wheel of Fortune. They're just kind of looking at it. They're putting this behind, taking everything that they've learned about this. But it's about doing things by the book. And I got to tell you, it's almost like someone here, sort of strict and stringent. They have a set of rules. So if someone chases them, this is where they don't budge or give in. But they are definitely also protecting their heart, because there's been hurt, but inadvertently projecting what someone else did and hurting the other person. So there you go. So take care, Cancer. I feel, like I say, I feel like you're open. But I do see this energy of avoiding confrontation and conflict. It's about talking privately, having a conversation without other people around. It's about avoiding gossip, more than likely for a lot of you, just avoiding gossip. Take care. Bye for now.